Hello, diecast fans, and welcome to a brand new episode of Jim's magnificent miniature motor cars. Now, as you can see, this episode obviously won't be an unboxing because the cars you see before you have all been previously unboxed. But what is equally obvious is that this is going to be a comparison video of sorts, as every single model you see before you is of the brand new Nissan Z. What might not be so obvious is that this isn't exactly going to be a comparison video in which I score the models against one another. I mean, those of you who've been following my unboxings will know that this Hot Wheels, this Mini GT, and this Matchbox got a 10, while this Tomica got, I think, an 8 or an 8.5. But that doesn't matter right now. What I do want to do is to celebrate the variety of Nissan Zs that are now available on the market. You know, forget what I said about the Corvette C8. The new Nissan GT-R is the Nissan Z. I guess it's going to have to do until the R36 GT-R comes out, whenever that may be. Anyway, it's worth looking at each and every one of these again, because each and every one has something unique to offer the fans. All right, what do I mean by that? Well, putting aside questions of which I like best, which has merit, or which is the best crafted and all of that stuff, it's obviously the Mini GT. The fact is that, interestingly enough, just about every one of these four models has something unique to offer collectors that the others don't. You know, each and every one of them has something unique. Okay, case in point, the Tomica, the lowest rated of the cars, in my book anyway, is the biggest for one, and it's the only model of the four that has working suspension. So right off the bat, you know that this is a real treat. Oh, and incidentally, it's also, this yellow version is also the hardest to find. So, at least in my part of the world. So if you guys do find it, well, kudos to you. Okay, the point is the Tomica presents a unique treat for collectors. Similarly, the Matchbox, well, it's the only one in blue. It's the only one of these cars in blue. Although I understand Mini GT will soon be coming up with a blue version as well. But notably, regardless of color, it's the only one with opening doors. Quite nice too. As I said in my unboxing, the interior of this is quite lovely. Okay. Now the Hot Wheels, all right. Well, it's not quite unique because some of its attributes it shares with the Mini GT, but I think it is worth noting that of these four cars, the Hot Wheels is easily the most affordable. Okay, so if you wanna find something that's affordable but is very, very well done, the Hot Wheels is, well, it's a good choice. It is half the price of this Matchbox. No, it's almost a third the price of the Matchbox. It's almost a fourth of the price of the Mini GT, and it's less than half the price of the Tomica. So the Hot Wheels is unique in that it's the most affordable. It also has these gold wheels, but as you've seen on the Mini GT, it has copper wheels. Okay, so what does the Mini GT have to offer? Well, interestingly enough, well, apart from the fact that I regard this the most highly, it's worth noting that the Mini GT is the only version of all four that has the ducktail spoiler. And that means, if I'm not mistaken, that the Mini GT is the only version of the four which is the actual production model Nissan Z, as opposed to these three babies, which are all prototypes, or, well, basically the test cars, as it were. But yeah, I think the more appropriate term would be prototype. This one in particular is called a Nissan Z Proto. See? So I think these three are your pre-production models, while this one, the Mini GT, is the full-blown production model with a spoiler. Anyway, what's the bottom line here? Bottom line is that there's something for everyone. So, like I said at the outset, this is not going to be a comparison in which I will pick a winner, because the winners are us, or any collector for that matter who is into the Nissan Z, the 2023 Nissan Z, because as you can see from this video, there is pretty much something for everyone at virtually every price bracket. All right, so that's it for this episode. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and if you like what you see and you're new to the channel, please consider giving me a like and a subscribe and hitting that notification bell.